Hello, this is Angry Birds 42 back with another Roblox related video. This time about events in the history of them for like the last 10 or so years. So if you were already not aware of my description and whatnot, I joined 2012 and made a bunch of accounts. I was not aware of a 2012 egg hunt, so 2013 egg hunt would eventually be my first, although I was aware of other events in 2012, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one and Disney XD. I don't think that's an event though, but I don't know. But anyways, 2013 egg hunt was like the first one participated, and it was like the best of its time. Literally the best of its time. There's the eggs all on one big map. You gotta start looking for them. And that idea carried on to 2014, despite it being buggy. 2016, 2017, and 2018. The only egg hunt I did not mention that was completely different, and is in fact the dev hunt where you could hop into a bunch of games and just collect eggs in each one of them, is 2015, and that was highly controversial for its time. So controversial, quite frankly, to the point that Roblox stopped doing them for like 4 years, and then they brought them back in 2019. So yeah, we have come to this. And from this point, all Roblox will do is dev hunts, which might have been more of a subtle sign than literally anything. Because, you got a bunch of games, eggs in each one egg in each, and then here's this egg hunt 2019 opportunity, building the hub, and then where do you get sponsors and stuff. But what isn't in there is the ton of games that were in there, because they had Arthro in like 2018, which had an insane amount of backlash. Its introduction in like 2018, which I don't think very many people, including myself, knew that they were shifting towards something worse, predictably and unpredictably, as they might have been at this point preparing to head to to go public on the stock market. And then there's the egg hunt of 2020, where it has the same dev hunt concept. And what did people not know was what ended up being the last official egg hunt. The last of the last. Okay. And then you get Metaverse champions around, if not slightly after, Roblox going public in 2021, and the only egg is this tiny anomaly. It's like they used a leftover egg item and just said, yeah, here's your little egg for us getting rid of egg hunts, which I don't know what to say about that in retrospect, because it's like, let me see when the Metaverse Champions even happened. Yeah, it turns out it happened a month after Roblox went to the stock market publicly and started having its own stock and stuff, which had unintended consequences, which not very many people has found out the full effects of, including issues that was already on the website, including online dating and moderation in general, those type of problems would have been made even worse throughout the years, including up to this point. Like, let's be honest. You know? This event was like the beginning of... It's like the first event of Roblox going... Since Roblox went public. Like, who wants some of this crap? It's like, I don't even wear any of these. Honestly. Like, what the heck? But then there would be no events, practically. At least no official events. After that, a majority of it being sponsored events. This one, let me guess. Yes, this one's even sponsored by Chipotle. Anyways, so every event from that point moving forward is sponsored. Sponsored by brands, companies, whatever the heck. If you go to 2022, you get... Okay, we get RB Battles, which is probably the only non-sponsored event besides the Innovation Awards and Developer Conference, which, you know, that's its own set of events. Then if we go to 2023, and with 2023 events, more Roblox promotion and corporate promotions. And then only by 2024 is when they finally start to try, at least, to turn things around. But it's for the dev hunt. Again, it's like they have... It's like, for the first time, they had primarily, entirely Roblox-based events. Except they're all dev hunts. So, back to, like, 2019 for a minute. With their egg hunt. It's like they were itching to, at this point, like after Arthur got released once again. By the way, before I continue this, huge shout out to event leakers on Twitter for suggesting I make a video about this. So at this point, Roblox has been starting to commission separate development teams outside of their DevRel department. As you can tell by the opportunity thing up here. It's like they're hiring developers outside of their usual team. Which means that this was the beginning of a shift towards dev hunts for basically the rest of Roblox until otherwise. But yeah, so we go back to like, Bloxy Awards 2021 and 2020. The 7th and the 8th Bloxy Awards. This is the director of both of them. And he had a story planned for a part 2 of perhaps the 8th Bloxy Awards, which could have been pitched as a Roblox movie, according to event leakers, who I will be shouting out right now for giving me this suggestion to make a video about this. But yeah, this director would quit after Roblox rebranded the Bloxies randomly and abruptly in like 2022, right before it happened. Which, would be unfortunate because Roblox didn't take in the idea of having a massive Bloxy Awards event, like a part 2 for the 8th Bloxy Awards, which he said it could have been a movie. And part 2, which was going to be the 9th Bloxy Awards, was supposed to be perhaps the biggest awards of perhaps all time. Like, it could have been a movie, perhaps. Which, Roblox dropped the ball there, unfortunately. And then we go back to 2024, for 2025, where, you know, we got most events starting with the word duh. Like, I don't know why they're addicted to that format. Like, the hunt, the classic, the hatch. Like, no. It's like, just be creative for once, for crying out loud. Unless you are, it's like, you know, they might have been like corporate slop as far as I'm concerned at this point. Because they were bought out by the stock market, perhaps, like, after going public. It's like they've turned the company over to the investors, which has no connection to the community whatsoever, which perhaps might be why there is a humongous disconnect, okay? And then the Hunt Mega Edition, probably the best event of the year, but then, although I don't like dev hunts, let's be real. And then the hatch was so mauled in controversy after controversy, from Teddy being invited to another condo apparently being invited to, like, it turns out there's 2 more invited. AI usage. It being the most disliked event in all of history on the website. I mean, it's absurd. It's like this event that could have been an egg hunt in the middle of the summer, which it's already a wide idea. It's like the first time they've done it in like 2010, since 2010, but the fact that it's like it has been ruined. Absolutely ruined. Horrendously ruined, even. It's like, okay, man. This is just nuts. You know? It's like, you know. And then now, after this horrendous event ended, we got Roblox trying to allow dating on their website. Like, they're trying to pivot to being a dating website, which no one likes. Absolutely no one that has a brain. And, you know, the downfall of Roblox. It's like, Roblox is growing. David, you know, the CEO, kind of, the popularity kind of getting to his head. He's put it in the stock market in 2021, and things have gotten arguably a whole lot worse since then. So yeah, I would like to shout out Event Leakers, if I haven't done so already, for suggesting this video regarding events. How much they change between now and like 10 years ago even. And if you guys like this video regarding events for like since like I first joined even, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys later.